Mr. Monopoly. Yeah, I want the property. And my wallabies, I'm eating policies. Every day I'm getting dollars.
What's up? What it is, what it do, what it look like. It's your boy JB about to wake your game up. Wake it up, wake it up, wake it on up. What's up, gang? With some gang. Everything else looking strange. And we don't do the lames. So wake up and use your brain and get up and do your thing. What's up with it, man? We're about to talk about this call, the ref in the Super Bowl. First off, it was a great game. First time two black QBs went up against each other. It was exciting. They was going back and forth. Jalen Hurts put on, he did his thing. Even though they lost, he played, almost a perfect game besides a little fumble and all that. He did his stuff. I'm a Cowboy fan, so of course I was going with the Chiefs. Wasn't going with the Eagles. And we gonna just sit here and say, everybody got who they go for. So, maybe they be a little biased, from the start, But I'm gonna keep it clean. I think that was a call to be made. Because if they don't call it, and then Philly get the ball and score, then we talking about it anyway. Whoever was going for the Chiefs, hey, if they would have called that penalty, that holding, then they would have won. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So the refs can't win. I think it was a needed call because we don't know if he could have got to the ball. It looked like he wasn't gonna get to it, but he also got tugged, hit, grabbed 2 times. And it's a lot of people saying, well, they should let him play during that time. And LeBron James even text, Bron, my boy on that court, favorite player, at this time. Favorite player of all time. Him and MJ we got to see how this thing ends. But it's very close. But he said he don't think that should have called a call. But when he was playing Boston, okay, it wasn't the playoffs, it wasn't the finals, but it would have been just as mad. Probably matter if it was the finals and you can win the game on layup and Tatum slap your arm. Boom. It affected your shot. It's a layup. You just hit the backboard. He wanted that call. He went nuts for that call. So, yeah, as a fan, you can say that. But as a player, and you playing the game, I can see why you want them calls. Now, I'm sure they don't call every holding. There's stuff being missed. That's just part of the game. But something crucial like that where he might could have got to it. You know what I'm saying? They say, that pass was overthrown. He wasn't going to get to it. But we don't know. If the man ain't held, he 10 yards up maybe. He 5 yards up maybe. You know what I mean? It was a great game, though. Mahomes did his thing, came back. And it's politics to this thing, too. Major reason I thought the Chiefs was going to win is because Mahomes, he won. He got he lost the best receiver, but he still got MVP of the season. He's still balling. And, it's written, too. I think it's politics to it. What's the name? Hurts. Jalen Hurts only 24, new to the thing, but he balled. But I said, they ain't finna give it to him yet. He got to put it in a little bit longer. Which maybe that cost was called because Philly wasn't supposed to win. I'm sure Philly was favored. Comes to batting, and there's so many other things involved in this in sports. You know what I mean? So. As a kid, I didn't want to. No, I ain't no faking. They didn't make Jordan look great just because it was, that's how they just do it. They pass it to this player and that player, and it's supposed to be like that. No, I didn't want to hear that. But that was a good game, man. I watched most of it. I kind of, a little faded, so a couple parts I was probably doing something else for a minute. But it was a really good game. I seen the majority of it. And it was going back and forth. But Philly couldn't run the ball. They could not run the ball, and that kind of threw it off. Their defense wasn't, to let Mahomes come every possession in the second half and score. That's you can't win like that. But it was a good game. I think the call was the right call to be made. Because then if that don't be made and they lose, then we talking about why that wasn't made. He tucked his jersey, and then he tucked his jersey and grabbed him 2 more times. So it was the right thing to do. As a fan, you wanted to, oh, well, we want to see him do it on that. Yeah, gave him the game. But, some little penalties, that little tuck, that little thing could have slowed his process down a lot. You feel me? So, as a player, even like LeBron and certain players saying that shouldn't make the end of the game. But if they was playing that game and they felt like, oh, that was a foul or a holding or a pass interference, you want that call. Because then the ref, yeah, you messing up. So it's the refs, they should call it right, all the time, Cause some stuff they let go and shit, everybody see it, I seen it and you see it, so they seen it. So to start calling the game by the holdings online though, they ain't gonna never get to call all those. They be boo boo holding, grabbing, but the obvious, you slam them down, you hold the match, those have to be called. But other than that, it was a good game. Halftime thing with Riri was all right. I didn't get to see her do no rude boy. She pregnant again, so that was that they showed she pregnant. Congratulations, her and ASAP Rocky. But I was ready to see, the Rihanna looking a little sassy and this little boy busted it down. Hey, that's still my favorite jam. That video was something amazing. But it was a good Super Bowl, and I enjoyed it for the most part. But I said, let me give my little 2 cents, because I hear a few people, sports analysts saying, well, you can't let them go and to the end. And that's too. So you say, okay, a penalty ain't a penalty at the last seconds where it could change the whole outcome of the game. But in the beginning, if it's a penalty, call it. But at the end, if it's a penalty, just let them fight through it. Then you had total chaos. Then they the last minute. Why not just tackle niggas when they run it? Bow! We just penalty it up. Ain't nobody calling nothing. So, you got to meet in the middle. I think they did a pretty good job as far as the refs. So it wasn't too many calls. It wasn't too many. Oh, that he was pass interference. He was there before. I didn't, and you see it a lot usually. So I think they did good. Chiefs and Eagles did good. And that boy Jason Hurt, Hurt. He's a really good quarterback, and he's young. And long as he don't have no major injury, he gonna be on this stuff. He gonna get a ring, or he gonna have some more chances to get a ring. And a big shout out to him, and hopefully Cowboys can finally come around and do something, because that's my squad. But I'm kind of losing interest, because it seems like every time I think, we gonna get there, we gonna at least get past it, we gonna get to the championship game or something. It ain't happening, so I ain't gonna hold my breath. But that was a good game, man. Y'all like, subscribe, comment, do all that. You know what I'm saying? Dislike, comment. Let me know what it is, what you think. Was that a call that should have been called, or they should have, just swallowed the whistle and let it play through it? Y'all let me know what y'all think. We're going to get back at y'all on another one. Have a blessed day.